No, 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 no.
There was a gas leak at my school. That's it. Um, Nothing crazy happened. The school didn't blow up. Nobody got hurt for real. I'm gonna just tell y'all what that whole process date was, right? So, um, it's Friday, 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees. I'm trying to remember the date. I think it was today is the 14th, so that would have been the 9th, I think. Pretty sure it would have been the 9th. Yeah, we're gonna go with the 9th right now. So it was the 9th. I don't. The date don't really matter that much for real. But so, um, for my school, we have even and odd days. I don't know how many like what other niggas might be watching. We have even and odd days, right? Um, and so obviously it's like even and odd days are based off of the day of the week, or I mean like the date. So even days would be the even number of like so May 8th would have been the even day. May 9th is the odd day. You know what I'm saying? Just based off of that, right? So odd day I have well you keep the same first block, but then after that it's just the odd day classes. So I got through first block or whatever, AP class, whatever, It ain't nothing for real. It's kind of slight. I boost my grade up 70 points in like 2 days. So, anyways, what was I about to say? Oh yeah. So then I'm going to my second block odd class, which I had physics for, right? Which is physics is like if you pay attention, it's decently hard. But if you don't, you gotta just use background knowledge and hope that you know what you talking about for real. But I had to, I was making up some stuff in that class, so we had like a little book thing, right? I had already done it in my AP class because a whole lot of niggas was missing because they were doing other testing, so we had just like free time basically. So I was like finishing up my book in that class, and then when we got to when I got to physics, I was like, I'm gonna just color it in his class with markers because I know he got markers or whatever, right? He got like drawers, just hella shit, right? I'm like, all right, cool, right? So as I'm doing this, he also assigning like other niggas work or whatever, and obviously the work applies to me, but I know that he's been wanting me to get this in for like a couple weeks now, so I'm like, let me just go ahead and finish this. I'm gonna hand it to him before the end of class, right? That's what I'm thinking. So as we're doing this or whatever, or as I'm doing it whatever, right? Chilling in class. Usually by this time I would have like got up to use the bathroom at least once, cause I use the bathroom at least once at all of my classes. And usually it's like around the same time for some reason. I kind of like peeped it like near the end of school, but I never like peeped it like just throughout. But usually by this time when all this was about to happen, I would have used the bathroom by now. But I'm like, I just was worried about finishing the what's it called, the book. I'm calling the book. It's literally just like some folded papers. My fault. It's some folded papers and like staple. That's it. I just wrote in it. So chilling in the class, whatever. I'm still trying to finish whatever. Right. Mind you, I sit in the back of the classroom. Kind of. It's like it's not the back of the classroom, but it's the last like tables in the back. But I wouldn't call it the back because it's still like a lot of space in between where I sit and the actual back of the classroom. It's just the back of the tables, if that makes sense, right? So I'm chilling and like this girl, she she's sitting like perpendicular from me, if that makes sense, right? So she's sitting right there. I've known her since I was freshman. Oh, she already graduated senior, all this. So what I'm saying, we like cordial with each other, and she's my man's girl, so like cordial, whatever, right? And that don't really matter that much, but it won't odd for her to ask me something, right? So I'm just chilling there, and she kind of like stand up for a second. She asked me like, she's like, Samaj, do you smell that? Like, nah. And usually when somebody like when somebody is around my vicinity and they ask me if I smell something and I don't smell it, I start like I don't know why, but my mind always goes to it could have been me and I didn't realize it. Like I could be the smell and I just don't realize it. Whether it's like I stink because I ain't put on deodorant, or it's something in my bag, or a nigga farted and he ain't know or something, you know, or like I ain't feel myself fart or something. It's just like that's what comes to my head. Like, is it me and like, I just don't smell it or something? Because usually if I smell something and I know it wasn't me, then it's 100% not me. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. So I'm like, nah, like I don't smell nothing. And like where she's sitting, it's like the front of the class, pretty much. If y'all know what science like classrooms look like, y'all know them desks and tables are all types of weird. So it's like the back is also the front or the middle, and then the front is also the middle, if that makes sense. So where she's sitting at is like this nigga sitting right there, and they like damn near dying off this smell. I'm like they just, oh my gosh, what is that smell? They just kind of like wilding like, oh my gosh, I swear it's getting my eyes. I'm pretty sure nigga say it's getting in his eyes. I was like, what the fuck? So then, I start like after like a minute or two, not even like maybe 30 seconds, I start smelling something on my nose. I'm like, what the fuck? And I thought I was tripping at first because you know when somebody says something, like I kind of got like a placebo effect where it's like she asked me if I smelled something. I said no. So now that I don't smell it, I'm trying to like figure out I'm trying to identify the smell. So obviously I'm going to be sniffing a lot more. Maybe I'm just making this up. Right? When I first smelled it, nigga, that shit got stronger. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not making this up. I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? Like, and it wasn't even it was a bad smell, but it wasn't like horrible. Like I smelled way worse shit. It just smelled like a car. If y'all ever been riding in a car on the highway, it's usually on the highway, but it's like you can smell the gasoline coming from the car. That's what it smelled like. But then it also smelled like eggs too, like rotten eggs kind of. It smelled like a mix between those two. Or a nigga that ate eggs and was like just farted. That's what it smelled like, right? Hard boiled eggs to be specific. A nigga ate hard boiled eggs and then farted, or it smelled like hard boiled eggs. If y'all know if y'all know what hard boiled eggs smell like, holy shit. Anyways, oh, let me get some water. So I started to smell it. Mind you, by this point, the whole class had already smelled it, and I thought I was, the tweet. I'm like, these niggas making this shit up. My fault. But I'm like, these niggas making this shit up. And then I start smelling it or whatever. And then hear how rumors start. Niggas talking about some, bro, somebody probably got fart spray. Niggas, and then like, if y'all know how rumors start, like, somebody could say something and then niggas just make up shit on the spot. Why somebody was like, somebody probably got fart spray. Another nigga in the class went out in the hallway, said, yeah, somebody sprayed it in the hallway. I promise you, I ain't smell it in the hallway at first, right? At first. So then, what's it called? It was like other teachers coming out of their classroom. Apparently, where I'm sitting, you can't really see out the door for real. You can just see like straight through. You can't see like to the left or to the right. It's just straight through, right? So I'm just hearing what other niggas are saying, like teachers coming out of their classroom or whatever. And then one teacher, she come out and kind of like basically accuses my teacher, because it's mainly our class that can smell it. She accuses my teacher of turning something on that made the gas smell or whatever. And mind you, I'm just like listening from ear, because something about me, I'm a big eavesdropper, so I be trying to like hear certain shit, but I can't really hear what they're like saying for. I'm just hearing from other niggas, right? Cause mind you, the class is like at this point they're kind of getting loud a little bit. So then, the smell is still in here. I'm literally in this. I'm trying to find the. Oh, hold on, give me a second. I was trying to find the jacket. I can't find the jacket I had. But it was like I might put the video I recorded, but I have on it's a black jacket like this, but it's cotton. I got that joint up. I literally had to unzip it, go like this, and zip it right back up, and put that joint over my nose for like the rest of the time that we were in the class, right? Mind you, we didn't stay in there the whole time because I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So then my teacher's like, all right, let's get out here for a second. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, of course, right? And he was like, I think he said grab. I forgot what he said. I don't remember. He said grab your stuff for. I don't remember what he said, but I'm like, whatever he say. I had my stream bag. It's a Gray Capital One bag. I had my stream bag. I put my charger in that junk. I put my phone. No, I put my phone on me. I put my charger on that junk. I'm like, just in case everything go left, I'm gonna make sure I got everything that I need for when I get home. The school shit, I will worry about that later. For when I get home, I'm gonna worry about what I have now. So I put all that shit in that Capital One bag. Put that bitch on. Walked out that bitch with the class. Obviously, stepped out in the hallway. Mind you, I had put my junk down by this point. Cause I'm like, alright, I'm probably not gonna smell it that much. Nigga, the hallways was stained. The hallways was stained. Just stained with that stench. So we walk out and we go out to like the bus loop, right? Cause where our class is, we can go straight down to like the bus loop steps. That's right close. The stairs are right close to the bus loop, right? So we out that junk and we just standing there for a second. Like I'm just thinking about like what the fuck that shit could have been. And then I hear my teacher talking about it. He was like, yeah, it's probably like it's probably some sort of gas leak, some natural gas leak. And he was saying that like, cause mind you, it's a fifth class, so he know his shit. So he was saying that natural gas doesn't have a smell. So what they do is they put something into the system to where like if you turn on the natural gas, it'll give off a smell. So you don't just sit in there and like whoa. So you don't just sit in the class and die, because that's what natural gas can do. And he was saying it could have been like something that started with the S. I forgot what he was saying, but that's if I ever heard a Google search in real life, that was that. Nigga jumped to us potentially dying in that jump. I mean, he went wrong, but it was like, go, nigga. Anyways, he was like, all right, we gonna walk around a long way so we can, so just in case the smell don't go away, right? So this is when all the action starts happening, right? We walk around the long way, and basically it's from the bus loop to the front of the school. And to put in perspective, we walk. So if you're facing outward toward the bus loop, you went left. If you were to go right, you would be at the front of the school. But we went left, so we basically just did a whole circle around and then walked through the front. And during this time, I'm like, nigga, we get if I get to be out of class about this, like during this time, nigga, I'm gonna take advantage of that. So like, I asked my teacher, I was like, yo, can I go to the bathroom right quick? He's like, yeah. I went to the bathroom. I had to use the bathroom, like obviously, but I was like, I'm gonna take extra long, right? Which was probably one of the best things I ever done that whole day, right? So I go in the bathroom, whatever, use the bathroom, walk out, and I walk to like the we call it the main hallway. It's like where the big stairs are, the elevator, all that. Where the main hallway is, if like where the big stairs are, if you were facing them, to the left is the yearbook room, and then the right is my first block class, right? On this particular day, they were selling yearbooks, so it's like niggas lined up or whatever. Couple niggas that I'm like cool with, whatever, and it's like niggas in the hallway. So I go up talking to them. I flip through the yearbook, looking at the shit, whatever. Talking to old dude, my nigga Briggs, talking to him, whatever, about the yearbook. Or it wasn't about the yearbook. I was, said what's up, or whatever. And then I'm like, all right, let me just go upstairs because my teacher might be wondering where I am by now. So, I mean, I went out there. I won't even like 5 minutes for real, but I was like, let me just go, right? So I'm going, and I'm going up the main stairs. Where my classroom is, it's like on the other side of the main stairs. It's like the main stairs at the top, and it's like classroom, and then on the other side is my class. If that makes sense, right? So I'm walking. I go around. I'm trolling my friends that's in their class or whatever, right? I'm walking, I'm like, dang. Mind you, I didn't even turn the corner to get to my class yet. And I'm like, God could smell it. So I pull my joint up again. And one of my administrators who came from the middle school I went to for like 6 months, from niggas I remember. That said I got done grimy at like 3 times in like 6 months. She came from that middle school and she was the administrator at my high school. So we already known each other because I was I was the good kid at that school because it was everybody else is just wilding out that bitch. I'm not gonna lie. So she asked me where I was going. I was like, I'm going back to class. We just came out from outside, and she was like, "Are you with Blase Block class?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she was like, basically, I remember exactly what she said, but she was like, "Yeah, they just like left out the class. You got to go down, downstairs to the bus loop." So I'm like, "Oh shoot!" Like, mind you, we had just left out. Niggas came back and we had to leave out again. And by this point, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is definitely, like, I already knew it was serious, but like, this is definitely serious, because as soon as I got downstairs, it was the resource officer right outside. It was the other administrators. It was the principal on the phone with somebody. Mind you, she told me to go outside. I'm going down the stairs, take it right outside. My class is nowhere to be found. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what a nigga should be thinking, right? I gotta hurry up the story. I'm not gonna lie, cause I'm chatting a little bit. So then, after that, after I'm just sitting outside by myself, and then the resource officer called me back in, like your class is over here, right? I'm like, all right, cool. I don't know why she told me otherwise, but I seen my teacher hanging outside like the door of the classroom that they were in. It was another class in there. As I'm trying to walk to the class, the principal get on the intercom and say, basically, obviously it wasn't like this, but she was just saying like everybody needs to evacuate because they need to make sure like the school is safe, like to re-enter because of the gas leak or whatever, right? Now, after I hear this is when we walk out. We go to they tell us to go to the football stadium, right? Obviously, a nigga like me, I'm used to that. You know what I'm saying? I got these for a reason. I ever had, a little subtle flex, right? But oh my gosh! In all seriousness, as I'm walking, I'm like, let me just record this. Cause I know I'm gonna talk about this on stream later. So I just recorded for a little bit. Us walking to the stadium, but it's like when we first started walking, and then we get down to, as I'm getting down to the stadium, it's like some girls, like some seniors in leadership. They're talking to me, asking me. One of them, shout out Emma. She asked me if I was gonna talk about this on stream or not. And I was like, yeah. No, I think she asked me if I was gonna stream, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a story time. She's like, about what? And I was like, today. Like what? Shout out Emma though. She's cool as shit. But then they had us outside for like, it felt like an hour. I don't even think it was an hour, but it felt like a good amount of time. They had us outside just around the football stadium, in the bleachers, in like the little like concession area. They had us like all around there. We couldn't go to like the actual, like, we couldn't go down for real. We was actually on the full like state, like the full football field, the away side stands, the home side stands. Like, niggas was behind. It's like a rock outside. I don't know if y'all remember seeing it or not in the video. For niggas that obviously don't, but it was like niggas everywhere, right? So obviously they're telling us like, yo, stay with your class. A nigga like me, I'ma just go over to my friends. I'ma troll niggas. I'ma clip phone. I'ma do all this like shit that I already been doing, right? So I'm telling niggas like, yo, we're cooked, we're doomed. This shit about to blow up, all this, all that. Trolling niggas, right? Obviously, this shit not about to blow up, right? I'm just like, I just think it's funny. And them niggas think it's funny too, because they know too. So yeah, we was out there for like 30, 45 minutes. Then we got worried that it was good to go back inside. But and this is why, like, this is the cool part. He was like, the nigga, like the administrator that was telling us it was good to go back inside. He was like, we're gonna take, like we're gonna be very slow about it and like take a long time in doing it, right? So I'm like, bet, right? Mind you, I'm still like chatting to niggas, right? Whoa, I'm still chatting, like, whoa. I'm still chatting with niggas, right? Chilling, just like chatting it up. Like 90, I don't even know what we talking. We talking about like football next year and all this, all that, just trolling. And then I'm looking for my teacher. I'm like, where's my teacher at, right? Because he called us by class, like the class that we were in. I'm like, damn, where my teacher at? I'm looking for him. I don't see him nowhere. I'm like, damn, they go inside. So then I asked somebody that I know has a class for sure, and I know where they would be because not only do I know them, but I know where they would be. So I go over, I asked them like, do you know where my teacher class went? And she was like, she be having the problem with me. I don't think it's real, but because I be trolling her a lot, I don't think it's actually real. But it was like she said with like a attitude where she was like, it was like a not a playful attitude, but she won't be it for real. She was just like she was like, they were the first class to get like called or something. I'm like, whoa, first class to get called? I need to go. Mind you, they had already been like I could see like this shit empty. I could see like the stadium emptying. So I'm like, hold on, I need to go. So I'm walking back to that jump, and mind you, when I'm walking back, I'm taking like 3, 4, 5 laps around the school before I even go back. So I go back, right? Mind you, I still got my bag on. The bag that I took, I still got that joint on. I didn't take it off at all. So my school bag is still in there, open at that. So go back to my class. Joint empty. I'm like, okay, what happened? Mind you, the smell is still in the smell was still in there. I wouldn't say it was as strong, but it was still noticeable. The smell was still in there. I was scrambling. I didn't know where to go. But then I'm like, fuck it. I grabbed my bag, zip my shit up. It was one of the, I guess custodians or helpers. Well, I mean, he worked for the school. I don't know what his role is. So I want to call him the wrong shit. He was in there. He was figuring out some shit, going under my teacher desk, whatever, trying to figure something out. My fault, y'all. I don't know. Like every single time I breathe in, it's like I feel something in my throat. Pause. But he was doing something. I just grabbed my bag and I left out that junk for real. And when I left out, I went to like my friend's class, like where I knew all of my friends was at, or where I knew all my niggas was at. So I just went there. I asked the teacher if I could be in there. She was like, yeah. But she only let me in because I was in the class where the shit originated at, right? So I was in that junk chilling, right? And I was like, nothing really after that happened. But then I forgot what it was. No, I asked one of the girls that was in that junk. I was like, what did y'all do? When y'all went back, she was like, she was saying they were still outside getting questioned. What? Niggas was still outside getting questioned. And then she was like, yeah. And Mr. Keeler said you were missing, so they were on like a manhunt looking for you. Niggas said I would no. I mean, he went wrong, but niggas said I was missing. So they was actually went on a manhunt looking for me. First of all, how they know to just like that I was good? Second of all, I'm thinking that them niggas was back up there. They were still outside getting questioned, and I was labeled as missing. So yeah, fast forward. We went back to class or whatever, chilling. First class back in the jump Tuesday. He just made us make up all the shit that we missed because it happened like first 30 minutes of class that day. So yeah. Oh my gosh. That's the gas leak that happened in my school, in my classroom actually.
It's fucking money day, bitches. You see the money? You see the motherfucking money?